Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here, and we are back in Ark. I know, guys, it's been a while, but we have returned, and we are checking out the treehouse platforms on the center map. So I'm going to show y'all a cool little trick that I figured out to build awesome style platform tree houses. They're they're pretty big now, and remember, guys, you can always modify this, but this is the way I found that would work best for what I have going. Okay, so just for the example here, we are using a metal platform. You can use wood. My method does work with wood. It's a little bit harder. The metal, just the way it's set up, works a lot better. And just in case y'all are wondering, we are flying around, and I'm doing that just out of convenience. You can do this without doing so, or you can do it from a bird and various other things. Quetzal with a platform saddle, various ways it can be done, but just for convenience, I'm flying. So as you can see, this is what your finished product will look like. You'll have your walls, you'll have your floor. Now, you cannot fall in any of these gaps. Now, the design is not perfect, guys. There will be these small little spots like that, and like that, little triangle pieces missing. This is the best I could do with the way the devs got it designed. If you're looking to maximize your space, this is one of the best ways. Now, you might be able to take it out one further, I don't know. I just know this is how I got it set up to maximize space with a smooth outer wall. Plus, I wanted to use the greenhouse window so that I could look out. And you have to use foundations for that. So, as you can see, we kind of got a little stage progression thing going on here. Each stage we will work through until we get back to the end. And the first thing we'll do is we'll pull out a foundation. We're using wood. You can use metal, you can use stone, they all work, but by far the easiest is either the wood or the metal. Now, I'm trying to go for a certain look, so I'm trying to use wood and stone on all my build, with the exception of the glass. But for convenience and ease, so that y'all get a better idea of what's going on, I'm going to use the metal platform. That way y'all can see. Now, we got this line here in the middle. Alright? We got each one of these little pizza pies with this little middle piece. Alright, first you'll take a platform, or a foundation, I mean, and we're going to center it on that line. Now, what we want to do is we want to bring it all the way back to the edge, and then you'll place it like so. Now, as you can see, you'll have a little bit of a gap past those middle legs. They'll be lined up, and they don't have to be perfect, guys. I mean, the straighter you get them, the better it is, but I don't think that there's an exact perfect line it up 100%, you're going to get it every time deal going on. So, I mean, you can get close, but... And we'll check. See, that one we didn't get quite as much of a gap. I'm going to go ahead and destroy that. Let's see here. Hold on, let me try it from above. Come on. And sometimes it's finicky like that. So you also gotta watch out, guys. As you can see how I'm raising and lowering it right here. You have got to watch that. Hold on, let me drop down a little bit more. trying to get it to where that doesn't happen. And sometimes that will happen, which is unfortunate because you'll have to move positions in order to get it to snap into place. Did we get it this time? Yes, we got a gap down in there. Okay. Now we'll come over here to this side. Okay, let's back up, drop it down a little. Right there. Check our gap. Close enough. Alright guys, now the next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to bring your foundations all the way back. As you can see, 4 foundations will fit right there. Just like so. And this is the closest you're going to get it to that tree. I've tried, I spent 10 hours today playing with this, guys, just so I could show y'all how to get this done. And it's not always going to work with you. Okay, so we got one here. Now, as you noticed a second ago, it's not snapping right here. Not that big of a deal. We'll get to that here in a minute. Snap as many of them as you can, guys. Okay, that one's not going to snap. Neither is that one, or that one. Okay. What we will do now is we will come back over here. And we're going to have to manually line this up. Which is not an easy thing to do. But as you can see, there is virtually no difference right there. We pretty much got it lined up as close as we can. Now, for the tricky part, guys, I did not know you could do this on Ark, but I have discovered it, and it is an awesome trick. You can take your foundation, just like so, and booyah. It's not perfect. I mean, there's a slight little gap there, but for the most part, I can live with that. I can honestly live with that. Let's go ahead, come back over here. We'll do the same thing. That way y'all know it's not a fluke. Now, as you can see, this one is slightly higher on this one. Which means when I put this one down, we got it slightly lower, which unfortunately is one of those deals. So let me run over here and get some more foundations. I came prepared. And guys, just so you know, this is going to take an absolute ton of stuff. I mean, yeah, you're going to have a lot. Wait a minute, what am I doing here? And I think my dude's doing this naked. Yep, we're naked. Anyway, we're going to come back over here. And we're going to keep placing down foundations. As you can see, there's the little gap I was talking about. Now sometimes, yeah, we're not going to be able to get it on this one. Sometimes you can finagle the pieces just so. Like here, and just like that, and fill that gap in. Not bad, not bad. It's a tiny little gap here. But as you can see, you cannot fit into that hole right there, guys. So, you can literally do this all the way around. And let me get back over here to, actually, let me go. Let me grab a couple more pieces here. Actually, let me switch pieces. What do I want to do here? No, I want to grab a few more pieces. That's what I'm wanting to do. I need to split that. Let's get back over here. Yeah, well, we probably had enough, but let's just go ahead and fill in this gap over here. And now it's going to make me look bad, guys. Of course you would. Okay, hang on a sec. Let me try something here. Sometimes these pieces just get a little bit wanky. Did I not have you out far enough? No, I didn't. Okay, I know what I did here, guys. Hang on. I'm gonna have to actually destroy this. And this will happen, guys. So be prepared to destroy stuff, be prepared to rebuild stuff. What am I doing? I don't want ceilings. And while I'm doing that, let's go ahead and put our clothes back on. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I need to destroy these two. I knew before the end of this video there would be one of those mess ups. But it's okay. We got this. And this is why you have to kind of got to build in a circle, guys. You can't get ahead of yourself and just like, well, I'm going to do the entire platform. You really need to slow it down and do it section at a time. Okay, let's try this and see if we can get it this time. So like I said before, it's not 100% perfect. And just like that, we are going to have to manually do this one. Oh, come on now. It's trying to be difficult. Yay, and there's the storm. Come on. Wasn't lying when I said this is hard, guys. And there we go. Alright, now let's see if we can get it on here. Or are you gonna still be finicky? Okay, hold on. What am I doing different here? Let me check our gaps real quick. It's a smaller gap. I don't know, something about that just did not want to line up right. Like I said, guys, it's a work in progress. It's not 100% foolproof. You're probably gonna find little issues like this. So, hang on, give me a second. Let me try to figure this out, and I'll bring y'all right back in. All right, guys, we are back. We finally got it. I don't know why, I ended up destroying this little section like 4 times. I don't know what I did differently, but I destroyed this piece right here. And once that one was gone, I rebuilt this one. And then for some reason, it decided that it wanted to work. So I don't know why. That's one of Ark's little mysteries, I guess, is it just didn't want to play into it, guys. So we're going to go ahead, slap a couple more down. There we go. And just in case y'all are wondering, and I can actually fit this side up as well. Like I said, there's a little bit of a height difference on some of them. If you want to delete them all, try again, feel free to, guys. I mean, I'm not going to, because that's a lot of work right now, at least not on camera. I might do it off camera, but y'all don't want to see me sit here and delete stuff and constantly go back, and it's just not fun. So anyway, let me take a handful of walls and stuff here, and we'll go around and we'll place a few. So, as you can see, everything's fitting up. Now, y'all can do the pattern differently. Y'all don't have to do this. I just found it best with the corners right here. This is what I'm going to call a corner, the angle pieces, that it be the same material, whether it be stone or wood or metal. You know, I like the stone look, and I think it blends better than the others, especially the glass. So anyway, we got another corner piece here. So we'll throw in that. And then this will be where our glass goes into place. Couple more stone pieces. And let me go get a couple more walls real quick. That ought to work. And like so. And like that, guys. And that is how you do it. At least for this part. This is as much as I've gotten figured out at the moment. Now, I don't know if the ceiling should work the same, guys. It should work just like we did with with the floors. And in order to have a proper ceiling, from what I've read, if you build your walls 14 high and put a second tree platform up there, that will act as the roof and you will have an entire structure. Now, this is I base my design off of the trailer video, which they did something similar to this, but they had a little lip around it, and I felt that their video it left a lot to. It was a cool design, but in my opinion, it wasn't very functional. I mean, you had a single ring of platform or of foundations going around. You had an outer wall made out of fence foundations and a rail, so you had just enough room to run around it. And the inside, well, the inside was small, guys. I mean, if you were to try to put platforms or the foundations like this, you would get maybe two in there, and then you'd have a big gap up next to the tree. So, if you're liking the look of that video, the one where I believe it's the Titanosaur, is that how you pronounce it? The one where it's running around with the big attack platform on it and they're fighting back and forth and all that big dramatic sequence. If that's the style you're going for, guys, but you're wanting more functionality, this is the build that you need to try. And guys, check it out. All of our pieces here, these are standard pieces. These are not non-collision. There is no mods here. This is 100% vanilla. Wooden foundation, stone walls. I mean, other than me flying around to do some of this, there is nothing that you cannot do in your normal game. And like I said, get you a Quetzal with a platform saddle, and you can walk on the back, pull it up a little bit, walk along. You can place all your foundations just like I've done. So, literally, guys, other than convenience, there is nothing different here. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll bring it back in after I get this whole section completed, and we'll take a look from there, alright? Alright, guys, we are back, and we got it done. Now, there's a few things I want to show you real quick before we go to the ceiling. Now, I decided basically same pattern all the way around, except for right here, I decided I wanted to add in a couple dino doors. And right out here, we have a little bit of a platform, which I might put up a little railing on the edge just like we did with the walls. I might not. But the important thing is I want to show y'all this corner right here. As y'all can see, there's a pillar here. Alright? Now, if we try... Okay, now it's going to work this time. Okay, as you can see, we could put up a wall right here. Alright? Once again, we can put up a wall right here. Now, if we put the wall here first, and then go for the pillar, you can't put it there. So, if you decide to do this part, guys, you have to put the pillar down first, which all I did was stick it right in the middle of the foundation, just like so. Covers up that little gap real nice. Just like that, guys. I mean, there's a tiny little gap right here. I mean, that's no concern, guys. I mean, to me, this is a done deal. And no, you can't squeeze through. Okay, so that's the only drawback, is that you cannot squeeze through there. So you'll have to go through your doors, but that's still not too bad, guys. Not too bad at all. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and drop some of this stuff off. And we'll take some of these wood ceilings. Now I decided to go with wood. It's a little easier to get than all that stone. Which, yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare, but we survived. Luckily, I got a team of dinosaurs down there to help me out. Now this should allow me to do the exact same pattern that I did on the floor without ever having to put a pillar. So far so good. We'll see how strong our theory holds up in just a second. Okay. We're still able to do so. I believe it's gonna work, guys. I do believe it's gonna work. And I'm always gonna go from the outside in just so I can keep a consistent pattern. I hope it's consistent. Who knows, I could be messing this thing up royally. Okay, let's go back down and grab a couple more. And I should be able to do that. Once again, we can't fit through the gaps over here. Good. I was worried over there by that door for just a second, but it seems like it'll be okay. Now, let's go ahead and throw down a few more ceilings. Wait a minute here. Did I get off? I did get off here. Hold on. Let me... Okay, hang on. Gotta change an angle. Shouldn't be a problem. Go ahead and make a couple more ceilings. Or I'll just make one. Okay, that looks better. So anyway, guys, you kind of got to play for pieces just a little bit. And nope, still can't fit through. But there you have it. That is my rendition of the treehouse build. I do hope everybody has enjoyed the video. If you have, guys, be sure to like it. And if you haven't already, oh, got a little glitch there. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's an awesome way to show your support to me, to the channel, to the game itself. And guys, feel free to share the video. Throw it out on Facebook, Twitter, whatever type of social media you use that will allow you to share it. Feel free to do so. Oh, we did it again, didn't we? Yes, we did. Anyway, that's one thing you're going to have to watch, guys, is the placement when you're coming around this corner here. I don't know why, but it seems to keep on getting me. That's better. Much, much, much better. Alright. Anyway, like I was saying, watch your placement on that. But, yeah, guys. So, this is it. This is the build. Like I said, share the videos. Be sure to like. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Guys, I do appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you. And, guys, this is my thing. This is what I always do, is do mega builds like this and try to find the best way to do things. So if that's what you're looking for, if you can't find building stuff anywhere else, be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. I always do videos like this. Almost every single one of my series I have some sort of mega build, and most of them work out pretty well, guys. I do put a lot of time and effort into it, so be sure to check out the other videos for other types of builds and in other games as well. But until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.